Well, I just got off the train and I'm hiking over here to Cascade Creek. This is the Animus, the green, the clear water coming out over there is Cascade Creek. And it ought to be a great day. We'll see. Looks like the weather's going to be good, that's for sure. This is a short but beautiful hike to the stream. As you can see, there's no trail here, which means this doesn't get a lot of traffic. There's a few campsites behind me that I've stayed at before. So I'm rigging up here, and I think they'll be hitting on top. So I'll tie on and put it on top fly. So here's how I configure the fish. 4-weight lamiglass, 6-piece, 7.5-foot rod. This is a little hopper pattern that I'll be fishing, hopefully on top. I wear these are garden gloves that I cut the fingers off that handle trout well. Plus I burned my hands pretty bad hiking in Canyonlands not too long ago. This is the pack I brought in. And inside, I normally would carry my waders and boots, which I have now put on, put my tennis shoes in there. And then in this little pack in the front, I put what I think I'll need for today. So I have one fly box, one nymph box, tippet, nippers, hemostats, and fly floating. And that's what I think I'm going to need today. The rest of what I normally carry is in my backpack. Heavier tippets, more flies, etc. But polarized sunglasses cost $5 at Walmart. And these hippers were actually chest waders, which are cheaper than hip boots. And so I buy chest waders and cut them off. These are Orvis boots, which have an outer rand of rubber and an inner instep of felt, which is really good on slippery rocks. And I carry a wading staff with this rope with different knots in it, so that when I get to where I want to fish, I can just drop it. And then I pull it up like this to move, but I can just let go. So that's how I'm configured. Got one little one on here. Rainbow. Probably be fishing a stonefly nymph. Those are the empty holes. Got one on here. Hasn't been a lot going on, but there's stonefly nymphs that have hatched here. Nice fish. That's a brown trout. This is a stonefly nymph. You can see that most of these are about that size. So that's what I'm going to put on. There's a bunch of them over here. Empty holes. This is what drying off after falling in looks like. I'm having my lunch. This is the helper train, the second engine that pulls the big train north. Well, it was a good day. Great day to be out. Fishing, quite average today. They just weren't coming up for much. I caught a few. But usually I catch a lot more than that. But it was fun doing. I fell in once, all the way up to my waist with hip waders on. So I had to, actually I sat around for about an hour at lunch and sun-dried as much as I could before I put all that stuff back on. But train will be coming soon, and I'll be on my way home. At 3 blasts of the whistle means the engineer sees me and they're going to stop.